first reason that any kind of consultancy or service provider should look at us, I think is clear, that we run across both private and public clouds. We support all of the major public clouds, and we support several of those that are more specific in country. And we also obviously support OpenStack and a more private cloud environment as well. And what that gives those third parties, those partners of ours, is the ability to deploy where the customers need them. So if a customer were to approach you and say, look, I really need to run on Azure, and you've only got an Amazon offering, then clearly there is money on the table there that you should be able to pick up. And the very fact that we are certified against all of those public cloud providers gives options to our partners in that space. And I think options are a thing which you absolutely have to have when you start looking at cloud solutions. There is a book that's been out for some time called Anti-Fragile, and it's a fascinating study of how you handle crises as they come up. And the book draws the conclusion that the only way that you benefit from crises is by having options that you can take when those crises hit. So for example, who would predict that Amazon would have a massive outage just last week when some of the elements of their storage solution fell down? And nobody could necessarily predict that, but where do you go as a customer if your entire business is running on Amazon? So when a partner of ours is able to offer that solution, the idea of options that allow customer to run wherever they need to and have some kind of backup in the case of crisis, that's a really powerful story. And I think if we look at the solutions being proposed now by other private cloud vendors, or indeed by any of the public cloud vendors, you'll see a very vertical focus on their own solutions and their own infrastructure. That's not what customers want. That's really not where they're looking to go. And in the case of for example, financial institutions, they're not even legally allowed to do that because they have to be able to prove that they can go somewhere else. So what is the offer there? Then basically the idea is that Red Hat, because of the work that we do in certifying and testing against other environments, it makes it very much easier to deploy private, public and hybrid clouds, no matter where your customers want them.